elevated doTERRA compensation plan
Here it is.
with CPA Mark Ricci. We are diving in. So there's a couple different ways that we get paid. And we're going to try to keep this simple, but also keep it fun. And one is retail, but we never talk about retail because the customer pays 25% more. They're not getting education and support. It makes no sense because your customers can come in and just get their own account for free. So we kind of skip that part, but there is retail. Fast Start is what you are paid out weekly, and it's 20% of the PV of what your oil clients or customers order, and it's paid out for the first 60 days. So this is really nice. This is where we like to reinvest back into our people, where let's say that they get started with a foundational wellness kit and then they get on rewards and they place another order the following month. This is where I love to like give them a little gift or something. So we recommend, and how we built our business is actually reinvesting Fast Start back into our people with this. Now, what this actually looks like is, and I found this from a comp plan training from a double diamond, and it was actually really,
This is
really
really, this
fantastic.
really lays it out well.
But this helps if you can see this here, where let's say that somebody enrolls with this Family Essentials Foundational Wellness Kit, and it's 220 PV.
Mhm.
You are going to earn a $44 Fast Start. So that's 20%. Whoever enrolled you is going to get $22. And whoever enrolled your enroller is going to get $11.
So 3 levels there of fast start.
And it's paid out weekly.
Mhm.
So this is where, as you're sharing the business with friends or family, let's say somebody that you enrolls somebody, you're going to be making some money
Mhm.
with that weekly too. So this is where it really helps to share and to encourage people to share with family and friends, all of that. But this is how Fast Start works, kind of handy. And it's designed to help get money in your pocket quickly so that you can start getting, 20 bucks here, 44 bucks here. I know that doesn't sound like a ton immediately, but it grows and it's something quick to kind of have there. So the next big thing is our power of three. So Fast Start is one of the ways that we get paid. Power of three is the second way. And this is where, with the new comp plan, we see more changes because they are now giving us the boost,
Mhm.
which Mark Ricci will talk about. But they brought the boost in to basically reward people who are being active in the business and enrolling and doing the things. So let's say there's some people in doTERRA who've just kind of taken a back seat. They're not actively enrolling. They're not actively doing the business right now. They can still earn their power of three, but they're not going to get these special boosts.
Mhm.
So the boosts are designed to help people, especially brand new people, but anybody who's moving their feet and enrolling and doing the business, which is really cool with that.
Yeah.
So here's a really important thing. If you do not place a 100 PV rewards order every month with the new comp plan, you get goose egg, zero, nada,
Mhm.
zip. So you have to place your rewards order every month of 100 PV. So this is you.
So that's the first requirement.
That's the first requirement. And then now we have pods.
So yeah, this has been drastically changed. Before, you had to have 3 separate 100 PV orderers on your front line. So you had to make sure you had 3 in place each and every month. Now it's an aggregate of 500. And we actually had a situation where we had qualified under the old method where we had 100 orderers, but we didn't have the whole 500 PV pod. So we had to pump that particular leg up. But in most cases, the old structure will translate into the new structure. And so instead of having to worry about 3 separate 100 PV orders, You just have to worry about the aggregate reaching that 500. And 100 of that 500 has to be a personally enrolled wellness advocate to
Yes.
qualify
So that's huge. That's a really important thing. So if you're in a situation where people have been placing oil clients under you
on your front line.
on your front line, and you don't have a personally enrolled customer under you who's ordering 100 PV, you don't get a power of three bonus. So this is really, really important. And this is cool because it can encourage your people as you're building your business. You can tell them, hey, you are so close to earning your $50 power of three. Do you have one friend or family member that we can help get started and get them on rewards?
And it doesn't have to be one person getting the 100 PV. It could be three different people ordering 30, 40, 30, as long as the aggregate gets to 100 of personally
Aggregate, because I feel like that's
like
nerdy accountant
in total, like the pod here is the aggregate. This whole group of people here
the
is
pod.
the pod.
We want a
$500.
pod.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Okay. So those are the two rules right here. You got to do your 100 PV rewards order.
Mhm.
And then we need 500 PV. It has to be rewards orders.
Rewards only, right?
Not enrollment or one-time orders. Rewards.
So new enrollment, this won't work for new enrollments.
Right.
It has to be previous enrollments that are now on rewards.
But you can now mix and match. So that could be one person ordering 500 PV in their rewards order. That could be 10 people ordering smaller orders. That whatever it looks like. So this is really nice. This gives us a lot of freedom with this.
A lot of flexibility. Yeah.
So once you hit that, you get a $50 power of three bonus. All right. Now talk to us about how we can take that 50 at a level one. So level one, we call it frontline, but it's just your first level. It's people immediately under you. How they could then get $100.
So yeah, that's going to depend on what your PGV is for your total organization. PGV stands for personal growth volume. And you can see it defined here in this paragraph. It's going to be the total amount of rewards from the current month that you have personally enrolled in the last 12 months. So it's going to be last 12 months enrollments rewards volume in your entire structure. So let's say you qualified for your level 150. If you reached 400 PGV, personal growth volume, in your entire structure, you would get an additional 50 for a total of $100 power of three bonus. The $50 base, I call it, and then the $50 boost for a total of $100. So,
and there are really cool trackers now in the back office that can help you know what your PGV is, how far you are. You can always hop on a call with Mark.
Yes.
He will walk you through this. I feel like back office can be a whole separate training.
Sure could.
That we can do, and we may do in the future to help with this. But for now, if you're actively enrolling and you're helping your new people get started with oils, your PGV is going to be going up.
Yeah, like you said, this really rewards not only actively building, but getting those new enrollments on rewards orders, getting those loyal customers each and every month.
Yes. So that's huge. So if you help three people under you get their 50 power of three, so create their pod, you are going to get a 250 power of three bonus.
Yeah. So, and each pod is its own 500 PV pod again. And then on the 250 bonus, 400 of personal growth volume will get you a 50 boost bonus. And then at 800 personal growth volume for the month, that will get you a 250 boost bonus. So you've got at level 2 here, we're talking 250 base bonus. Let's say you have 500 PGV for the month, gets you the 50 boost bonus. Your total would be $300 bonus. But if you got the 250 base and you reached 800 PGV personal growth volume, you get the 250 base plus a 250 boost bonus for a total of $500.
You just doubled
it.
Your power of three. This is huge.
Right.
And what they were finding is statistically, if you can help somebody earn an extra $500 a month, this is monthly. This is a monthly
Right.
bonus on top of your fast start,
Right.
on top of unilevel, which we'll get to.
Mhm.
People are often going to stay.
Mhm.
They're going to stick it out if they're making an extra $500 a month. So this is really huge. Around this level, level two is usually when you're around an elite rank. It kind of structures you and sets you up for that.
Right. Those three legs right here. These three legs are kind of set up as pods initially, but you can build them out to legs to get to elite.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then if you create so 9 500 PV pods
Mhm.
here, that's a 1250 bonus.
Mhm. And then with the boost coming in on that one, the 1250 base, 400 personal growth volume is the 50. That'll be a total of 1300 at the first boost bonus. 800 PGV at level 3 would get you 1250 plus the 250 bonus, total of 1500. And then if you're at 1200 PGV, the max, you get the max boost of 500 on top of the 1250 for a total of 1750. And again, like Laura said, it's calculated on a monthly basis. Each month it's recalculated. So you can earn this every month.
So what's really cool about this is before on the old comp plan, our Power 3 bonus was capped at 1500. Now you can go 1750.
Mhm.
And since the new comp plan has come out, we've hit that
Mhm.
and we've hit it every single month. So I don't want you to get worried about, like, I know this is a lot, the pods and all the things. What I want you to focus on is this. We are paid for, whoa, customer acquisition and retention. What does that mean? Acquisition, we're bringing in new people, we're enrolling people, and you're getting a fast start bonus for that. And retention is rewards.
Mhm.
And we can help you with that.
Loyal
We
customers.
can train you on that. This is why teams that are really talking about and educating on foundational wellness right now are seeing amazing results because people start our foundational wellness supplements and they love them and they start ordering them every single month, and that creates retention. So how we get paid these two ways, Fast Start is enrolling your new people and it's paid out weekly, usually around every Thursday of the week.
Yeah.
And Power of 3 bonus paid out monthly, usually around the 15th of the month, give or take. Then we've got Unilevel. So the interesting thing about Unilevel is in the beginning, it's very little. It's pennies. It's not a lot, but this will grow and this will actually become your bread and butter. The Unilevel is actually now the biggest part of our check, but it didn't start out that way. So this is retention. This is paid out monthly. You're earning anywhere from 3 to 7%. It kind of averages out to about 5% of what your customers purchase for life. For life. What's so different about our comp plan is a lot of other network marketing companies went to affiliate. And the challenge with affiliate is you're just getting paid, let's say it's makeup or something. Okay, you're earning a percentage of that lipstick or whatever, but you're not getting paid on what that customer purchases forever, for life. So with doTERRA, you do. Now, this is based, you have to do your, see here, personal 100 PV.
Again, the first requirement.
First requirement, you don't place your 100 PV order, you make nothing, nada with this. So you want to make sure that you're doing your monthly 100 PV rewards order. But depending on your rank, so a manager is 500 organizational volume
Or OV.
or OV. Now, we took that first level unilevel from the old comp plan, and we've actually added it into Power of 3 and the boosts. So we're not getting paid on frontline unilevel now, but we don't want to because that's where you're going to have the smallest amount of people. So this is actually a good thing. Most other compensation plans with other companies pay you the largest amount here. It's like this is flipped.
Flip this. Usually
So
it's
let's pretend that
7 down to 3 rather than 3 down to 7.
yeah, like maybe this is 10, this is 7, this is 5, this is 3, this is 2, 2, 2, something like that. But as you grow, we're building wide and deep. You're going to have the most people down here. So doTERRA actually pays you the most where you have the most people, which is really cool. But this also means that it's not a get rich quick thing and it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Mhm.
It's going to take a little bit of time here. But at the second level, you get paid 3%. For directors who have 1,000 OV or organizational volume, they're getting 5. Executive gets 5 on the, well, 3 here, 5 on these levels. So it's just getting paid deeper with these. Elite's going to get paid down to their, what is that, 5th level?
Mhm.
Premier, and then silver and above get paid 7 levels down. This dynamic compression, what that means is, let's say that you've got a little girl here at your 7th level, Susie. And Susie, you're laughing at me. Susie doesn't place her 100 PV order. So it's kind of like the system starts at the bottom and it's looking for somebody to pay out.
Mm-hmm.
And it sees, oh, Susie didn't place her order this month. So it's going to skip Susie and it's going to pay out here. It's going to go, oh, Susie doesn't get paid, but we're going to make sure that this person gets paid. Everybody who qualifies, who's doing their order. So that's really cool because a lot of other companies, if Susie doesn't get paid, they pocket that.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, too bad, but we're still going to get paid out on that. You're going to get paid out on all these levels.
So the commission goes somewhere.
The commission goes somewhere,
mm-hmm.
which is really nice that doTERRA does that.
Mm-hmm.
So this is paid out monthly. Initially, you're going to see it and go, this is nothing. Your check may be $4.22, but it's going to grow over time with this. Now, the pools, I think of the pools as pizza parties.
Yes.
So this is like, we're all, remember in elementary school when you would get a pizza party when your class did something good?
Those are the best.
So this is where doTERRA actually takes a percentage and it comes out to 8%. So 8%, which you see all these little percentages here, of their global sales for the month. And it gets divvied out into different shares depending on what rank you hit. So it starts for premier ranks. Premier ranks have this empowerment bonus. So if they get 100 PV enrollment at premier rank, they get 1 share of this.
They get a piece of the pizza.
They get a piece of the pizza pie. For silver, they get a share of this. And silvers also get a share here from this leadership pool. So they get 2 shares.
So silvers get 2 slices.
2 slices of the pie.
Mm-hmm.
Golds get 2. So if you get 2, and they'd have to get 2 enrollments of 100 PV,
mm-hmm.
and then they get 5
mm-hmm.
slices of the pizza pie.
7 slices.
7 slices. Now they changed this. Platinum's a really hard rank because you work really hard and it wasn't paying out. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people before, you'd see people toggle between gold and diamond. And we really saw this when we did Diamond Club last year. So they wanted to make and really pay out platinums well. So that was another change to the new comp plan. So now they're getting a lot of pieces of the pizza
mm-hmm.
pie.
Up to 13.
Up to 13,
mm-hmm.
Which is a huge bonus
mm-hmm.
for platinum leaders, which is really, really great. And then same thing here with diamond, you can get anywhere from 2 to 4 or 3 to 4 here with this performance pool. So when you hit these bigger ranks like diamond, you're double dipping in 2 performance pools. Mm-hmm. We've got a diamond pool, and then we also have this performance pool. So this is the gangster money right here. Diamond, blue diamond, presidential diamond, where you get more pieces of the pizza pie. So the leader that I saw, they're double diamond. So they hit presidential diamond. When you hit presidential, you get to start all over again and create a new organization. And then they hit diamond in the second organization. This blows my mind, but he shared here, which I thought was really helpful. They tried to take the average. So it's a guesswork of what these bonuses are going to look like. Because it just depends. If it's a BOGO month like November, lots of people hit higher ranks in a BOGO month. So that pool may be lower. Mm-hmm. But on average, it's about a $200 bonus. So say you hit Premier and you get an enrollment of 100 PV. you're going to get an extra $200 on top of Fast Start, on top of Power
Power
of
three.
Three, on top of Unilevel
Mhm.
with all of this.
Mhm.
And so this is about average depending on rank and for these empowerment pools if you're bringing in your 100 PV enrollments. See, Platinum's got a big raise
Yeah,
with this new
that
comp
wasn't
plan.
happening before this change.
All the Platinums cheered.
Yes.
Like this was a really, really big thing.
Yeah.
But you can see here that that's on average what this looks like. So the first goal to really, really help you maximize this comp plan would be to work towards reaching director rank. And that's enrolling 5 new customers per month, maintaining your 500 PV in rewards volume
You're on the front line.
on that front line, that 500
The
pod.
pod. Yep.
Find 3 wellness advocates that also want to start earning their 500 pod that you can kind of work with. So you would be getting $100 in Fast Start. If you enrolled 5 people with 100 PV, you would be getting $100 Power of Three boost
Right. The $50 base plus the $50 boost. You get that 100.
for a total of $200
Mhm.
to kind of bring in. And then a goal within 90 days, within 3 months, ideally would be to go for elite. Go for elite within 90 days. So you continue to enroll about 5 new customers per month, maintain 800 PV. I guess that would be PGV,
PGV, right.
PGV in your rewards volume.
Mhm.
And you would help 3 people get their pods.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3.
Mhm.
You're looking at a 250 Fast Start, a 500 Power of Three
Because
bonus,
we're looking at the 250 base bonus plus a 250 boost bonus to get that $500. Mhm.
and Unilevel. So about 875. And then ultimately, we would want to set a goal of reaching silver. That's the first big leadership rank. And so continuing to enroll about 5 people a month, that's a good number if you're really wanting to kind of grow and do momentum. And maintaining that 800 PGV, helping 3 people achieve their goals. So we now are having 9 pods, 9 500 OV pods. You're going to get your 1500 Power of Three.
Which is the 1250 plus the 1250 base plus the 250 boost. If we change this 800 to 1200 PV, this would become 1750. The 1250 base plus the $500 boost for 1750. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Unilevel's 375. And then you're tapping into leadership pools.
Yep.
So those pizza parties, 350 bonus there, 2,725. So this is the average. Now I'm going to be real with you. And this Double Diamond said the same thing. Most people don't reach silver because it takes a lot of work. If you reach silver, you're gritty and you're staying in this business. And he explained it like a lot of people will go to, they'll get their realtor's certificate and then they'll quit. Like they'll never sell a single house. So it's all about consistency, but I know you can do this. You're gritty. You're here. You're learning the things. It's going to take time. It's going to take consistency. That's why I tell people like, this isn't a get rich quick thing. This is like slow and steady, but hopefully that helps as far as knowing where this money is coming from. But at the end of the day, learning the comp plan, it's a little bit like learning how to do a push-up. You can read about doing a push-up. I can read about proper push-up form and all of these things. But until I actually get on the floor and try, and let me tell you, 3.5 years ago, I couldn't do one. So I was getting on my knees or doing push-ups from the wall or push-ups from the table. Once you start doing the push-ups, you start to get stronger and you figure it out. And then you're like, oh, or like riding a bike. We can read about riding a bike, but until you're actually on the bike. Once you're on the bike, or once you're doing push-ups, once you're enrolling, once you're helping people get on rewards, you're gonna see these checks come in. And that's a cool thing because we get paid out weekly and monthly with this in different ways, which is cool. So this is our very basic doTERRA elevated compensation plan. We do we want to like take the next 10 minutes and dive into Pathway to 500?
Let's do it.
Let's do that real quick. Let me stop this.